Beyond the classroom, we rise and soar.
Hi everybody, it's BTC, Beyond the Classroom. So today we're going to be doing something just a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about my own school experiences, okay? So any of y'all relate anything, then that's what I'm going to be talking about. So my first question to myself. So I always wondered what would it be like to change the school system, and why would I think it would be a good change? So I said teachers. We all know in school that sometimes the teachers be bugging, but also the students be also bugging also. But I feel like the teachers don't be professional enough for me. They feel like since they're older than us and have a little bit more experience in school or in jobs and stuff, they already been through school, they did this, they did that, they feel like they have like a higher upper ground on us. And I feel like that's unfair because everybody's their own person. Everybody, some people don't stand up for themselves, but for the ones that do, then it'll be hard on us. If we stand up for ourselves to the teachers, then we get suspended. I feel like that's just unfair. I really feel like it's unfair. I feel like teachers, they think they have the authority over children because they're younger, so they think they have more power over them. I feel like that's not right. So I feel like that should change. For example, my sister, she's 7, finna turn 8 this month, and she had told my mom that she told the teacher that her throat was hurting. So the teacher decided that she said, close your mouth. Like, I need some silence right there for that. Like, y'all just think about that. Think about your child telling you that she was telling the teacher that her throat was hurting. And then the teacher just came out of nowhere being sarcastic and saying, close your mouth. Like, that's one example right there. I feel like that's not right. Your teacher's not supposed to do that. They're supposed to be professional. They're supposed to help the children. If it was me and I was a teacher and she was like, your throat hurt, I was like, okay. I'll probably try to find some medicine for her. It's like some Tylenol, or maybe take her to the nurse. I feel like that's very unfair. Children shouldn't have to go through that. So y'all just think about that. Now, one thing that stood out to me in school was the school food, okay? The school food. The school food. I feel like the school food is not actually real food. Let me see. I'm trying to think of some foods. They had some donuts in there. They had some breakfast donuts. They didn't really taste like the donuts. I mean, they were good. Some of the school food be good, but sometimes it don't. But I feel like that's not real food. I don't know what they put in the food, but it's not real food. I did not like the food there. I didn't really too much eat it. I ate it sometimes, but sometimes I wouldn't eat it. I feel like that's also another thing too. Children in school, like high school, middle school, elementary school, they eat the school food. But if it's nasty to them, they don't eat at all. And I feel like that's a problem because kids go to school. They don't bring a lunch or nothing like that because some people out here don't have that much money to buy something. Like, some families just don't have that. So school be a place where they can eat, but what if that school food is nasty to them? They just don't eat at all. That's another problem. It's not real. It tastes weird, and it doesn't look like the food from home. They have some spaghetti, but I know what the real spaghetti look like from home, and it don't taste like that. I feel like that's an issue too. No, we need real food here. We need real food. I feel like that food's not healthy. Same thing with that milk. I don't know what's in that milk. Last time when I was in school, high school, matter of fact, I like the white milk. I don't like the chocolate milk. But one time, it was something in the white milk. It was some type of lump. I don't know what it was. It was some type of lump. And I got scared and I didn't drink it. So I just drank from the water fountains. But sometimes the water fountains don't be all that much clean either. So I feel like it's a problem. We need to talk about that with the government or something. So I feel like that's a problem too. I really do. 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 I My thoughts on college. Now, for everybody, I already know this. College is not for everybody. And I know y'all all heard that before, but for real, college isn't for everybody. Now, my thoughts on college, I don't really want to go to college. I really don't want to go to college because, one, it's expensive. It's really expensive and it takes a lot of your time. I mean, it'd be like any other extracurricular, but we talking about like college here. It takes up your time. It's really expensive. And also, I think China, I think it's $5,000 for college in China. But that's like way cheaper for here. It's a whole lot more than here in the USA. And I feel like it's too long. And, most jobs, they won't even hire you once you become out of college. And that's crazy. That's crazy to me because it's like, ain't college supposed to prepare you for that, for like the job that you want? Like people want to be, let me see, like a nurse or an x-ray technician. They go to school for it. They go to college for it. But then you trying to go in that field and they don't hire you. They don't accept you. And I feel like that's a problem too. Like why? Why is college so high for us? Why is it so high? Why isn't it a little bit lesser? You know? So, yeah, you might want to think about that. But college ain't for everybody. Same thing with trade school. Matter of fact, I forgot about that. Trade school. I looked it up. Trade school is a lot too. I wanted to go to trade school, but then I noticed trade school is a lot too. Now I know everything's not free. I know that everything costs. I had to learn that growing up. But trade school's trade school. It costs some too. It also does. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on college. But hey, everybody has a different experience. Everybody has. Some people have money. Some people don't. I feel like it's just the education for me. Now, we got the biggest one, okay? We got the biggest one. My highlights of graduating. My highlights. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. Tell y'all. A little quietly. My highlights were the moment that I made it. Hold on, I got to clap for that. Come on, I got to clap. Who you know graduates high school? Well, a lot of people. But I'm saying, I feel like that's a self-accomplishment. Because everybody doesn't make it out. Everybody doesn't graduate. There's still people nowadays, they're 20 or 21. They're still in high school trying to finish to graduate. And it's some older people, like in the 40s. And they're just now going to school and they graduating. Like, yeah, I feel like that's like a highlight of mine. Because it's like, yes, I made it. I made my family proud. I made myself proud. I'm having a future. I got a plan. I want a future. And I say the degree I want. Yeah, I feel like the highlight, it just says that I graduated high school. I'm making something out of myself. Me and my family. Because some people do graduate. Like, that one person graduated in their family and then all the rest of them didn't. That's accomplishment. That's really accomplishment. And that's a highlight. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's really a highlight. Like, just think about that. But, other than that, it really puts some type of peace in your mind to know that, a highlight. Also, prom. Prom was a highlight too. They always say they have like 8th grade prom, 9th grade prom. But I'm talking about like the highlight is the 12th grade senior prom. Senior prom is like that one right there. Like, like that's the big finale. That's the big finale. High school, 12th grade prom. That's the big finale. My prom was good. That's like a very good and it's experience. It's having fun on your last year. Like having fun. And making good memories too, because once you out, you're out. And also, it's another thing that my family said. You can do anything that you put your mind to also. That's also another highlight too. Learning it throughout high school. So, yeah. But y'all think about what I said. But this is me having a personal talk with y'all instead of, what I'm saying, interviewing somebody else. This is me talking to y'all about my experiences. So y'all just take heed to what I said. Y'all think about it, comment down, like, subscribe to the BTC podcast, And you know what we say. Peace, love, and happiness. Nari out.
Beyond the classroom, we rise and soar.